Contemplation exercise, my beautiful friends. And I don't use that word lightly, especially this week. If any of you have lived in this market, this television market, for any period of time, you know that the place where I work every week, Channel 3, experienced the devastating loss of one of our own, Tom Hawley, Chopper Tom. Dear, wonderful man who's been here, who's grown up here, whose dad played with some of the greats down on the Strip. Rancho High, UNLV graduate. First traffic reporter, first guy up in the sky in the chopper. And just an all-around kind human being. And it was my honor on Tuesday morning to get the call from my boss saying, we need you to come in and we need you to start going through the archives. The time is near, and we want to do it right for our friend. So I've had a week to really look at Tom's life before he took his last flight Friday morning, and to really consider what makes a friend, and to really think, since that tribute piece aired, why thousands of people in this beautiful valley of golden glittering hearts have reached out with such kindness. He just lived his ordinary life day in and day out, and he did it with kindness. When he summited Mount Charleston 60 times 1 year for every year of his beautiful life, he didn't announce it. He didn't make any big deal of it. He just went about what he wanted to do in his ordinary way. And I wonder sometimes if Tom didn't get up and think, as the poet said, "Oh me, oh life, what am I doing in my ordinary life?" I wonder if he didn't judge or question the value of his days like we all do. So today I want you in your contemplation exercise to, as you breathe in and breathe out, let go of judgment for your days and maybe open yourself up to the possibility that just by showing up day in and day out, just by doing what you do day in and day out, might just be magic after all. Letting that thought expand on your in-breath. And letting go of judgment for your days when you discount the magic of your ordinary day. Letting go of that with an exhale. Maybe picturing an ordinary day that you lived this week. Whatever day this week comes to your mind. The door you've gone in and out of so many times. The clock in, the clock out. The good mornings, the hellos, the goodbyes. And with your inhale, can you send a prayer and a blessing over that day you're picturing? And allow yourself to see it as not ordinary, but wondrous just because you showed up. You may not know it, but somebody was lit up because you got up. Breathe that in, all the way to the top. Exhale. Exhale, exhale, exhale. Navel into spine. Wring yourself out. Clean your house. Now breathe in all the way to the top again, and this time hold it. Hold the wonder of just an ordinary, beautiful day. Right there at the top. Hold your breath. And exhale. Let it go. All the way out, all the way out, all the way out. And then breathe in. Hold it. Exhale. All the way out, my beautiful breathing friends, on this ordinary day. And then breathe in. Hold it at the top. Hold the wonder and magic of this day, this life you live right there. Exhale. One more time, navel into spine. Press, 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 press. Let go of something heavy and negative in your life, all the way out. Then breathe in one more time, all the way to the top. Exhale. Love for our vacuuming friend. All the way out, all the way out, all the way out. Let's do it one more time. Breathe in and smile. Ordinary day. Hold it. Exhale. Now go to the observation of your breath on this day. Eyes closed. Observation of the temperature in the room. Situate yourself on your mat in this space, breathing in, breathing out, no expectation, no judgment. There's the floor beneath you. How does it feel to be on the floor? Energy in the floor, it just moves slower than the energy in your body, but there are molecules, and they're there, and they're alive. Aware of the windows and the walls. Aware of the ceiling above you and the door that let you in this space today. Breathe in. Breathe out. As you go into silence, you may notice the chatter of your mind. Send your in-breath through your nostrils up into that chattering mind, and rather than judging the chattering thoughts, simply thank them for being there. And exhale. Know that it's all right. Your mind is going to think. Your mind is going to chatter. Your body is going to be uncomfortable at times. Breathe in. Find the edge of that discomfort, that judgment. Soften the edges, and then exhale. Your meditation experience is always a journey. It is truly not, as the cliche says, the destination. Every time you come into the yoga room to practice, you're a different being. Completely different practice every time. Today will be exactly what you need. Breathe in. Breathe out. Has anybody told you today they love you? If not, here you go. I love you. Breathing in and breathing out, maybe sense the presence of somebody to your left, your right, in front of or behind you, and try on those words in your mind as you breathe in and breathe out for that one you sense. I love you. Sometimes just that thought, I love you, to another human being seems silly, radical notion, impossible destination. And yet when we think it, I love you, there's a shift in the body. There's a shift in your breath. I love you. There's a shift in everything that goes with our energetic self. And so breathe with it. Breathe in. I love you. Make your exhale an offering. I love you. And sitting with love today, let's use the tools we came with that we can lean on when we go into silence. Go to a place on your skin where the nerve endings are communicating to your brain in a more dominant sense than other parts of your body. That might be a pleasurable feeling, or it might be pain. And what you just did there was give your attention to that place on your body. And attention is love. So love energy somewhere on your body. Now breathe in and expand it and move it around in that space and feel it expand on your in-breath. Exhale. Love on one contact point on your body. Breathe in, move the love, let it expand on your in-breath. Exhale. Maybe it's a part of your body you have judgment for. So breathe in and let that love hit that part of your body that you judge. And exhale, clean your house. That part in your body that you judge is the dream and prayer of somebody who's sick today in this world. How can you judge a body that is well? Breathe in, reach for better. Exhale, let go of judgment for that beautiful, living body you're in. So the sense of touch can be a tool you can use as you go into silence today. Breathing in through your nostrils. Let the air circle around your eye sockets. All your awareness around your eyes and the amazing circuitry of nerve endings that exist in that space that translate light into messages to your brain. Relaxing all the muscles around your eyes and your eyebrows with an in-breath and an out-breath. Even with your eyes closed, become aware that you can still see this room because your eyes are still receiving light through the window shades. Your eyes are still interpreting shadows that exist. And even with your eyes closed, they are giving you the gift of a spatial awareness. Breathe in, breathe out. Maybe turn your face towards a point in this room where light enters it. And Add your breath to the awareness of light and feel light expand all the way around you, 360 degrees on an in-breath. Exhale. Light expanding on an in-breath. Exhale. Your breath can be the vehicle to taking that light into a thought that may be persistent and heavy and dissolving it. Your breath can reach out for that light, grab hold of it and take it down into places of your body that are hurting, need healing. Light always reaching for you. So when your mind takes you away, your body's uncomfortable, light can be a tool for you. And there's our friend outside on the motorcycle. How many of you judge that sound as an interruption to your peace? Take a deep in-breath, and on an exhale, let go of judgment. Because this is your next tool in your tool bag. Sound. And that is your opportunity outside that sound, to gauge where you are on the judgment spectrum. You see, because sound is never a barrier to meditation. When you let go of judgment, when you let go of the human need to label every little thing, and instead reframe the experience of sound as vibration and sign of life. Breathing in and breathing out, that's somebody's son or daughter on that motorcycle. That's somebody who we, as we breathe in and breathe out, send safe passage and light to. So what are the sounds in this space? What are the dominant sounds? Breathe in. What are the finite sounds in this space? Breathe out. Become aware that at any given moment, sound energy and sound vibration is all around you. Now find a sound in this space and add your in-breath to it. Feel it expand as you add your breath. And exhale. And find that even when there is a sound that pulls away your attention, you can be still. You can go back to your breath. And the awareness of all of these tools in your meditator's tool bag, that's love. breathing in and breathing out, allow the sound waves to wash from the space I occupy to where you are today. Become aware that an in-breath welcomes in those vibrations. Carry them right down into your cells if it helps you today. Breathe in, and in your mind, confess to yourself your birthday, the day, the month, and the year. That was an ordinary day for somebody, but not for you, not for the ones who brought you to this planet. On the day you were born, some mother got up somewhere and made some breakfast like she did some other day. Some father packed a lunchbox and went off to some job. The sun rose and the sun set, and another day ticked off the calendar. But on that day, you took your first breath. You heard the first sounds of this planet. Smelled the first smells. Your eyes sensed the first beams of light. On that ordinary day, somebody watched you sleep, counting each in-breath and each out-breath as an absolute miracle. Looked down at 10 fingers and 10 toes that belong to you. Counted each one. On that day, ordinary for some, your heart worked in the dance, the miracle and the magic of valves that coordinate one with another to press and squeeze blood to the furthest parts of your body. Your lungs worked in concert and choreography to take oxygen into your blood cells and start the process of creation, your body following the DNA map, growing, becoming who you are, the one fingerprint that exists in all of the universe that belongs just to you, no two alike. On some ordinary day, you made your first sounds, your voice that sounds unlike any other voice on this planet. You eventually rose up out of a mother's or a father's or a caretaker's arms and stepped on this earth and learned to coordinate your movement and muscles to support your body to stand, to toddle at first and then to run. You learn to get up and sit down, to kneel, to dance. You learn to not only feed yourself, but feed others. There was a time on one ordinary day when somebody got up and punched a clock, cleaned a floor, raised a roof, when you laughed for the first time. Saw the colors of flowers unfolding, or watched the stars. While you had those little moments of magic, there were some who wondered if that ordinary day added up to anything at all. And somewhere along the way, you, like me, believed that your ordinary days just added up to nothing, or not much, or nothing special. Can you, in considering the stars and the colors, the sensation of your feet dancing against this earth, ocean waves lapping up, your first breath, your first laughter, can you just for a moment breathe in the fact that you've never known an ordinary day in your life, and therefore you are not ordinary. The fact that you're alive is magic and a miracle. You are not just anything. You are flesh and bone that caught light and sprung up to live with a name and a role on this planet. And somebody needs you today. Somebody needed you yesterday, and in the future there are many somebodies who need you just for being you, just for showing up. So on those days when the tread of your soul feels thin, go back to this feeling, this moment when you breathe in a deep in-breath and let go of an exhale and realign yourself with the knowledge that your ordinary day is magic and a miracle. So let's go into silence, my friends. I'll ring the singing bowl every 3 to 5 minutes. Be patient and loving with your experience. Let's begin. Eyes remain closed. Deep in-breath. Deep exhale. Once again, aware of the floor beneath you, where the windows and the walls are, the door you entered, the ceiling overhead. Once again, adding your in-breath and your out-breath to the sensation of light or shadow. Once again, revisiting the sensations of your body and the nerve endings. And once again, aware of sounds in this space. Neural pathways open, thoughts and feelings open. Now is a beautiful time. If you have an affirmation, the line of a letter or a poem that you've read that serves you, lights you up, to repeat that in your mind over and over. Breathing with the energy of whatever words come to your mind and letting them saturate down to your cells on this ordinary day. Or if you have a prayer practice where you reach for light, ask for a little help, or express joy and gratitude for your beautiful life, now is the time for that. So today is Sunday, or if you're listening to this online, name the day that it is, whatever day it is, and know now in your stillness, in this sense of wonder you have for whatever little bit of peace you've been able to be with today, somebody's just going about their ordinary day. Just like the fact that on an ordinary day you sprung to life and entered this world and were given a name, so also on this day you've touched the wonder of your life in the midst of days for others that seem ordinary. And when you touch the wonder of your life, the wonder of your days, you touch with gratitude the fact that you're alive. And maybe your gratitude will spread to another and another and another. And maybe somebody who's questioning if their days matter at all. And maybe you, by loving the life you're in, can save another life. Press your navel into spine and let's exhale and let go of anything that's heavy for you today. And then breathe in, my beautiful friends, all the way to the top of your lungs capacity and hold your breath there for a moment. Hold your beautiful life. And exhale. Eyes remain closed. Breathe in. Palm of your right hand comes up to touch your beautiful beating heart. Another in-breath brings your left palm up to cover the top of your right hand over your heart. No day is ordinary with you in it. leave this room, the affirmation is yes in your mind or even on your lips, yes. Because today, the fact that you got here, lived your life, reached for your stillness and peace, you lived the day that others pray for, hope for, and therefore it is wondrous. Palms together now, prayer position. Thumbs will extend, touch the center of your chest. Fingertips touch at the top, those guru middle fingers pointing up to light. Breathe in light. Exhale. Bowing today to the wonder of this fact that you're alive today. Namaste.